Shalom, brothers and sisters from all over the world. I just wanted to send you a message from here in Israel. I've been receiving emails and messages from friends all over the world, so I thank you for that. As you know, we're in very difficult times, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit about what I'm feeling. We say in our prayers, Ki lo yitosh Adonai et amo v'nachalato lo ya'azov. So this is in Psalms 94. It says, God will not forget his people. He will never forsake his inheritance. What is this? What is his inheritance? This is the land that he commanded the people of Israel to inherit. It is the land that we're fortunate enough to be living in after 2,000 years of waiting. We have a promise that we will win. We will overcome our enemies. I'm here talking to you from my community where I live in the Shomron, over 400 families, and 170 people have been called up to reserves. Out of them, about a quarter of them are serving locally, watching out here in the Shomron, protecting the area. There's a tremendous feeling of caring for soldiers and for their families, and people are volunteering to help out in so many ways. Everyone feels that we just can't sit at home. We need to do something to help us win. And with this feeling of strength, I totally understand this promise that God says, I will not forsake you, people of Israel. When we look at our Torah, when the people left Egypt, the people of Israel left Egypt, and it says in Exodus 14, Hashem yilachem lachem. God will fight for you and you will be quiet. King David, on the other hand, he asks God in the Psalms, chapter 18, it says, Erdof oivav asigem velo ashuv ad kalotam. I will pursue my enemies, I will overtake them, and I will not return until I destroy them. I will crush them so that they won't be able to get up, and they will fall beneath my feet. The question is, why doesn't King David just pray to God for a miracle like those people in Egypt? David understands that God gives him the commandment and also the ability to defeat his enemies on his own. David realizes that God is helping him by giving him strength, but he does not dare lay down his weapon and merely ask for God's help. He fights bravely and he risks losses. At the same time, he asks God to help him and give him strength, and he trusts in God. And right now, we're in the times of David. We're not in the times of leaving Egypt. We're not in the ghetto anymore like we were 80 years ago. In the ghetto, the only thing we could hope for is that there's going to be a miracle and somehow we'll get out of this. But now we're given a gift to return to our land, and with it an obligation to dedicate ourselves to it and to fight, like King David, to make sure the evil enemy is completely destroyed. That is what we should be praying for right now, not miracles, but the wisdom and the strength and the courage to eradicate our enemy completely. The book of Numbers, Bamidbar, teaches us, V'im lo tarishu et yoshvei haaretz mipnechem, v'haya asher totiru mehem, if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land, those you let stay will become barbs in your eyes and thorns in your sides, and they will terrorize you on the land you are dwelling on. We must do this now, and we must make sure that the enemy is completely destroyed. And we appreciate your support wherever you're coming from. Until next time, this is Avraham Chermon from the mountains of Israel and the Shomron. Am Yisrael Chai.